Mic check, mic check. Trying to run it back. Let's see if we can get it right this time. If there's anyone out there, give me a mic check. Let me know if you can hear me. Yo, Wayne, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yo, welcome everybody. Let me know how the audio is. If you're able to hear me at this point, hopefully you are. Just let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Sounds like I'm getting a little bit. Some people saying they can, some people are telling me that they can't. I just want to make sure we're good to go before I get started. We got a lot of bullish stuff to do tonight, so I want to make sure that everyone can hear me as I'm going through this. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I really wanted to try to get it to where I was able to get into that last round. Now we have to wait another 3 hours, 22 minutes, and 34 seconds at this point to see if we can win the next round. So just excited to be able to do this. First, I just want to start by thanking everyone who is here, thanking everyone in the community just in general. It's been a long time coming for Drip Drop Draw, and there's even been some people in the community who have won recently. So shout out to everyone who has won a reward, whether it's the biggest sacrifice, biggest deposit, runner-ups. Hey, you're all winners. We're all winners. We finally have Drip Drop Draw. So let's go ahead and get it started here. So what I'm gonna do is I really want to start doing streams on Drip Drop Draw. I think there's still a little bit of confusion on exactly how to do some different things. So I just want to make sure that people understand how to use Drip Drop Draw. They understand all of the capabilities. I need to start calling it Triple D. Drip Drop Draw is just too much to say at this point. But how to use Triple D and just the benefits of having this in the system, because the faucet wasn't boring. It's always nice to hit that compound, that claim button on the legacy faucet. But now we have another way in which we can gamify it. We have another way that you can continue to build your bags, of course, and you can also win lotto tickets. And myself, I try to stay away from the scratch offs. You know, I bought a couple the other day. I'm not a gambling addict or anything like that, so you know, be easy on me. But I do like to win, and especially in the drip community, we have something built out that is amazing. So what I'm gonna do is there was a couple of things I had set for the drip drop draw release on my first stream. So I did a bag builder garden challenge. Now what that was we had a wallet that was established that anyone who donated LPs to this wallet, that was going to go directly to starting the bag builder garden, as well as I made a promise to contribute triple D via sacrifice. So for every LP we have, I am going to sacrifice 4 drip. So we were able to get 38.45 exactly LPs. So thank you for everyone who contributed. I know there's a couple people in the bag builder group. A couple people DM'd me on Twitter that they sent in some LPs. So I appreciate everyone who contributed to that. And now I am going to take that amount of drip, which comes out to 156 drip that we're going to be able to sacrifice today. And I'm going to do a gift sacrifice. Now, you might ask why I'm not just doing it, you know, through my other wallets, things like that. The reason I am doing a gift sacrifice is because the wallet I am going to gift sacrifice to is actually the bag builder team wallet. Now, the good thing is if you're on the bag builder team wallet, you already know about that. You know about the things that we're doing with it. And we're almost at 9K in that faucet. So it's continuing to build. So the benefits of using that wallet as well is not only are we building that faucet up even quicker, but also we have the possibility of winning one of the prizes. And from what I've seen is there's people that have put in as little as 10 tickets and won thousands of drip. There's people that have put in a big amount and sacrificed, deposited a lot of different amounts, and they win some too. So we got a lot to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started here on the screen. So as you can see, this is the beautiful drip drop draw, our layer 2 protocol. So I already have a lot of this stuff set up on the back end, but I do want to walk through some of the steps so that if people want to do this on their own, I'm sure a lot of people are already doing it at this point, but just kind of walking everybody through exactly how we're going to be doing it. So first, what we have to do is we have to make sure that we take care of the team, right? So with this, I am going to be using a referral link from someone on the bag builder team who DM'd me. So I'll be using your link as well. So big shout out to Wayne. I got your stuff here already set up on the notepad, trying to make sure I got all my stuff together before I got it on the camera. So we're going to use his link to make sure we are good to go here. So we'll go ahead and let this refresh. And we are going to do our sacrifice through a gift. So we're going to come here to the sacrifice entry. This is the wallet that I have maxed out first. So this is the one I'm going to be contributing drip from. So we're going to do a sacrifice entry. We have, and this is something that's important to understand. So before I do it, there's a difference in deposit and sacrifice. So a deposit is going to go directly to the faucet. So if I were to do a deposit entry for the team wallet that we're using, then that would build up that faucet directly. 75% of it would go to the faucet, and then the other 25% would be dispersed throughout, you know, via the different taxes in the DDD system. So that's how that one works. If you do a sacrifice, this is pretty much the same thing that a lot of people were doing. The burn challenges, the different things like that, where people were sending drip to the tax vault. This is literally a way that you're doing the same thing, you're just gamifying it, and you're giving people incentive to do it. So when you do a sacrifice entry, you get a 250% bonus multiplier. And then if you use BNB or BUSD, you get 10% bonus tickets. So, you know, all the stuff is here as well. Definitely check out the white paper. I tried to do a short video on the white paper and it ended up being 22 minutes. So I failed on that mission. But my main goal is to show you guys exactly how I'm doing it. So if you have any kind of questions, you can reference the live videos and see exactly, you know, all the clicks, all the things that you have to do. So we have our tickets here. We're going to be using Drip. I have a good amount of Drip saved up here on this wallet, of course, because how I'm playing it is I'm only using the Bag Builder wallet because I'm not going to use the Max wallet, because if I use a Max wallet, it really kind of defeats the purpose because it's already maxed out. I want to use smaller wallets. So, eventually once the Bag Builder wallet gets maxed out, I'll start using some other wallets, some smaller wallets that I'll build. But at this point, it doesn't really make sense to use a maxed out wallet. So that's why I'm using the Bag Builder wallet in terms of the one that receives the actual tickets. So we'll come here and we're going to get the Bag Builder team wallet here. We'll get this address. And then we'll go ahead and get started. So see here, you can give tickets to a player. So this is another way that you can make sure that a different address is able to enter into Triple D. Because the other way that you would have to do it is you would either have to claim your Drip, sell the BUSD, transfer the BUSD to that wallet, and then enter in Drip from Triple D from that way. Or you could send it via just like a MetaMask or Rabby, whatever you use, just a transaction, sending it from wallet to wallet. So this is just a lot easier. It really just encompasses all those steps in one so that you don't have to go through and do all those different things. So as you can see, we have the Bag Builder wallet here that we put in the gift section. We have, what did I say, 156 Drip. Let's go ahead and bump it up, right? We want to make sure that we start off with a bang. So I want to use at least 200 Drip here. So let's see on the math. Let's see, what is that? 50 tickets. So 45. Okay, we'll do 40. That'll work. So what we'll go ahead and do is approve this transaction. It's going to go through, ask to make sure I want to do this, and always double check, because I've done it sometimes myself, is I want to make sure, let's do max. So I don't feel like that's going to work out, but I see, it's because we have the other wallet here. So let me make sure I have my right wallet set up here. And see, this is where it's easy to get confused, because people are using so many different wallets, so many different strategies. You want to make sure you're in the right wallet when you're doing your sacrifices and deposits, because it's easy to get it mixed up, and you want to make sure that you're in the right section as well. So we'll try this again, make sure that we have the right transaction here, because it should allow me to do a lot more than 1.6. There we go. We'll approve this. So that means we'll be getting 40 tickets with a 250% bonus multiplier. So let's see exactly how many we will get. And that'll be amazing if the Bag Builder team gets this. I mean, this will be, it doesn't matter what kind of reward we get from it. That's going to be a major boost to that. So that's going to be one step closer. I think we were like 117 days away from Max Wallet on that one. So if we're able to get this, it's going to be amazing. So what I'll do is I'm going to sacrifice here, and then I'll probably make a post or something to see if we did win it, because it's a lot easier to see it on the computer too versus mobile, at least for now. So we'll go ahead and hit sacrifice. And then approve this transaction. And that's it. So you can see it says that we're going to get 100 tickets. I believe that it's going to be slightly different just from what I've seen in some of the previous rounds, because I think there's some of the taxes that get involved, but we'll see exactly what it brings us out to. And what I would urge everyone to do too is, if you're playing Triple D and if you win, for sure, make sure that you put out there, let people know that you won, because that is one way that we can really allow people to see the power of Triple D and really show everything that's going on with this system. Because I mean, this is bullish. I haven't seen this used in this way with any other ecosystem. So if you do end up winning, make sure that you post it. Make sure that you reward yourself with some recognition, as well as get rewarded by others. But definitely make sure that people know that you won, because the more people that know about Triple D, the better. And I really feel like a lot of people are sleeping on it right now, whereas this is a really good opportunity for you to get some more drip and just build up that passive income stream. So let's see. It's not showing any tickets. Let's see if our drip balance changed. So our drip balance did change. So we'll come over here to the dashboard, or we also can look here. So it usually should show here or somewhere at the bottom. We'll go to the dashboard, because this is something else I've seen. I don't think that you can see if you won anything on the other Triple D screen. So we'll have to double check and look at this. I don't know why it's not showing current round tickets. Let's go back and see, because it obviously took the drip out. So we obviously should have some tickets here too. So let's let this load up a little bit. We'll give it some time. But this is another amazing thing to see, that 806,000 drip has been locked up in the faucet, 230,000 in the vault so far, 219,000 tickets have been bought, and 252,000 drip has been won. And the bullish thing about that as well is you have to think that that is drip that could have been bought and sold. But now it's drip that's been won, that is no longer liquid, and it's locked up in the faucet, which you only can get 1% a day. So we're going to get to the point to where the amount of liquid drip continues to go down. A lot of the drip is either going to be locked in the faucet or the vault, and then people are going to have to start buying from PancakeSwap or the Fountain Dex, which is the native Dex, and then that's where we're really going to start seeing that price appreciation. I know that some people were, whatever about the price going down, and not pumping, but people have to understand that Triple D is a sustainability mechanism that is really built for long-term gains, as is drip, right? You don't come into drip and expect, a 2x, 5x, 10x within a couple days. You're building out a passive income stream where you're earning 1% every single day, and that's really like the same thing with Triple D. It's not going to be a multiple X in a couple days. It's going to be something that's built, that's supposed to stand the test of time and continue to help out drip overall for the ecosystem. So we're going to have to give this a second. I mean, I don't know, Forex. I mean, G Money, what's going on with our tickets here? I know we're not getting robbed, but we'll have to see. We'll come back to this. We still got a couple of other things that we need to do, but we'll come back here and see if anything has changed. It's because the tickets are going to be in the Bag Builder wallet. I'm so stupid. So let me go over here. That's what we need to swap over to anyways. See, and I'm over here making white paper videos. I'm over here. I have a whole team. I do so much for the drip ecosystem, and there's still times that, just switching between all the different stuff, it's easy to get caught up and not know exactly where everything is. But as you can see here, so we switched over to the Bag Builder faucet account, and this one did get 97 tickets. So we have 97 tickets, which is a good amount of tickets. So hopefully we win. I'll be super, super excited, like I said. So we have 97 tickets that are here. And then, as you can see, it says 97 tickets here in round 9. We got 3 hours, 7 minutes, and 38 seconds. And first place prize is 4,500. And these numbers all are going to change, because as it gets closer to the end of the round, people try to snipe the biggest deposit, biggest sacrifice, etc., etc. So this is just going to continue to go up. At one point today, I believe it was almost at like 27,000. So the prize pools are getting to the point where it's a max wallet divvied up amongst the prize winners. So it's just going to continue to grow, because remember, 40% of the prize pool gets rolled over into the next round, and then 60% is used for the rewards amongst the winners for that round. So we're pretty much done here. We'll take a quick look at the Bag Builder faucet. Always good to check our progress, like I said. So we need to compound this one. Got 119 available drip, 120 days till max wallet. So once I compound, that's going to get us right around that 118, 119 days till max wallet. So looking really good here. Team is sitting very, very strong. We have 39 directs, 54 indirects, or total. So shout out to everyone's on the team. We've airdropped over 4,400 drip. And then there's actually more than that that we've airdropped. I've just started doing it from the main wallet because I found out that you could come through the team airdrop and do it an easier way. So we probably airdropped closer to 5,000 drips so far. So shout out to everyone who is on the Bag Builder team. Of course, we got to take a look at the price, see what's going on here. So this was a little bit of that build up that we were getting with Triple D. Everyone started getting really, really excited. And then based on what I've heard, there was some coordination, whatever you want to call it, amongst some people within the ecosystem. I did my research on it and I saw that there were some people who were invested in other protocols that have been known to, throw shade at drip and stuff like that. So it's going to happen, right? And my thing is, I always look at it like this. If you don't have haters, you don't have people trying to bring you down, then you're not doing it right, or you're not doing something that's significant, right? So Drip has been paying 1% for 2.5 years at this point, and some people just hate to see it. Some people really hate to see it. And we're continuing to build. Yeah, Triple D took a long time to come out, but now that it's out, look how smooth it is, right? And we're going to continue to build on that. We know we have the Drip BUSD that's coming out with the Animal Farm V3. We're not coming out for it, but we have a development that's coming out after that, which is most likely going to be the hacker game from what I'm understanding. So we have things that are continuously being built for Drip. It hasn't been forgotten about. It's still paying out 1% a day, and it has been doing that for 2.5 years. So I think that really at this point, if I had to do some analysis on the chart, some people either bought big. I know a lot of people are swing trading. So this is emotion, and that's what I call this. This, you don't sell 100,000 plus drip, 20,000 drip, as you can see here, 40,000 worth of drip without it being something that was emotionally triggered. So there was somebody feeling some kind of way and they sold. But you have to think too, is would you have rather them sold now and gotten out of the system? Because I'm pretty sure that both of these sales were top 10 wallets. I'm pretty sure this one was like 6, and I think someone said the other one was 3. So these are people who are liquidating their positions, but we'd rather them get out now, because when it does start to run up, those are people who are going to buy back in, and then they're going to do the same thing. Most likely they're going to put in a big chunk of capital, and that just shows you. And we take these hits and we keep rolling. So that's all I'm going to say with that one. I really don't like to focus on the negative aspect, but people are going to sell as they should be able to. It's crypto. People can do whatever they want to. But I definitely think this was something that somebody's emotions got involved, and they didn't like what was going on with Drip. So they felt like this is what they needed to do. So enough on that. We're going to come over here and do our LPs that we did for the Bag Builder Challenge. So I have like all the animal farms up, and I pulled this one up today, and it just gave me flashbacks to the Manor Farm days. And I don't know who all was in Manor Farm, but Manor Farm was a printer. And this, honestly, I think was like the peak of Animal Farm, because people were making ridiculous amounts of money. But this was before a lot of the game theory came in with pigs and dogs. So it's something that needed to be done. People were making ridiculous amounts of money, which makes everybody happy, but it's not sustainable. So I just see this background, and it just brings me back to those days. But what I have here is the 65 BUSD, because we were able to get 38.45 LPs from the challenge from people who donated within the community. And I said what I'm going to do is I'm going to match that as well. And then that is going to be our start for the Bag Builder Drip Garden. So we have 65 BUSD that we're going to contribute here. We're going to have to enable a couple of things on the MetaMask side, and then we're going to make our deposit. And then let me know in the chat how you guys liked Triple D. Like, what are you guys' strategies? I know that I am kind of playing a couple tickets here, a couple tickets there in each round. I know some people are going heavier and aping into rounds when it's like lower amounts of people in it. So let me know your strategies. I'm really curious, because I know from just conversations I had today, even from the X, the Twitter, whatever you want to call it. It's weird to call it X at this point, but the Twitter X Spaces, I know a lot of people were talking about their strategies, so let me know what your strategies are in the chat below. Just kind of curious to see how everybody is doing it, because there's a lot of different ways to play the game. So we have BUSD here. We're going to go ahead and supply this. So this is 42 tokens for LPs. I'm going to go ahead and confirm this. And then we are going to make our deposits. All right, we'll confirm this here. And this is going to be a pretty sizable position. On my main account, I don't have a very big garden. I mean, I have probably like 10 to 12 billion plants at this point. And then there's some people in the bag builder group who are, you know, flexing near 100 billion, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll show you guys. So we have our BUSD now that has been converted to the LP tokens. So now we can come over here to this animal farm and we'll refresh this. And then we should have all of our LPs here. And the LP value or the contract balance for the LPs went up pretty steadily as well. Because I know it was hovering around 300, and then once Triple D came out, it went closer to like 311, and then now it's at 309. So continuing to go up, but I mean the drip garden is still a good play. There's a lot that you can do with this. So we'll do 78.5. We'll approve this. And then we will have our bag builder first deposit. Super excited to say that for the garden. I know we're going to be able to build this thing out like crazy. So if you do want to use the bag builder referral, link, then I'm going to have that in the description below. Feel free to use that if you want to. If you don't, not a big deal, but just so another way that we can help just support the ecosystem. That's what my main point of this challenge was, to try to build up as much LP as possible, because the more LP that we have for drip, the better. And it's also just a way that I can contribute some drip to Triple D like I did earlier. So it looks like I always have to size this out. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna get 88 billion plants here. So that's definitely a lot more than I have. It's like 8x what I have in my own account. So shout out to the bag builders, continuing to build the bag. So thanks to everyone in the community who did contribute to this. You are truly appreciated. Yeah, definitely know I don't have enough BNB for that. I don't keep much in this wallet. So I'm gonna have to go to the handy dandy phone and make a quick transaction, and then we will get that started again. And this is one thing I really do like about this ecosystem, is there's so many different components to it. Like even before we had drip drop draw, it was nice that we had the faucet. You have the reservoir that a lot of people aren't in, and it's honestly a good play if you think that drip is a good long-term investment as well as BNB. Like if you think both of those are assets that are going to go up in price in the future, then the reservoir is a really good place to park some capital, so that you can capitalize upon that price appreciation once it does happen. So we have this, send this. All right, had to move some funds around real quick. But what I was saying, it's nice to have so many different things that we can play with here. We have the garden, we have the faucet, we have the reservoir, and that's only on the drip side. Animal farm, you know, I know the profit margins and stuff here are not looking too pretty, but we know that there are things being developed, that, you know, Piggy Plinko is still something that's in the works. We know that the dog pound migration is coming up as well. So we know that there's a lot of things being built. Honestly, what I'm most excited about is the hacker game as well as Scratchies, because I think Scratchies is going to be so big. Like if they roll that out the right way, it is going to be monumental in what it can do for drip, pigs, dogs, because we already see that so many people love to gamble. I mean, look at drip drop draw, it's a prime example. So we already know that that's something that people want in the ecosystem. So if we bring out Scratchies, That's going to be bullish. So we got 88 million, 88 billion. That's billion with a B, not an M. 88 billion plants to start off the bag builder garden. I would say that's a hell of a start. Super excited to see that. And then, like I said, there's so many things that we can do with this, as well as the faucet that we have built out for the bag builders. I truly see these as community investments. So there's so many different things that we can do. We can take some of the LPs and, we can save them up for the hacker game once it comes out. We can use this, break some of it, and then use drip for triple D. There's so many things that we can do. So that's why I really like building these things out as community. Obviously, we always like to do some kind of governance vote to vote on what is the main sentiment and the main decision as a community, so that we can make sure that we make the right decisions and everyone has a say in it. So that's the really cool thing about this, and that's why I truly like bringing the community together, especially as bag builders, and just making these decisions as a team. So we did our LP deposit for the bag builder garden that we have started. We came over here to Triple D and we did our Triple D sacrifice entry from the main wallet over to the bag builder wallet. So we have 97 tickets that we're going to look for and see. I'll be super excited to see if we win this. I most likely will be up. Today is my birthday, if you did not know. So I'll definitely, most likely 99% chance that I'm going to be up over the next couple hours. So definitely be exciting. That would be an awesome late birthday gift. So that's really cool. And then we also have one more thing to do. We had a game in the bag builder telegram here. So I will search this up really quick. And this is just another way that I can give back to the community, and we can just celebrate things that have happened within the drip ecosystem. So to celebrate Triple D, I said, let's play a game. Who is ever in first place at noon Eastern Standard Time tomorrow will win some drip. So, hey, we have the people battling this thing out. I thought I was doing something with 1495, and then everyone else came in and told me that was incorrect. So KC Chiefs 3040 was the top scorer for this, so he will be getting some drips into his wallet. And I'm actually going to go ahead and do that on camera as well, so you guys can just see it. So if you do want to join the Bag Builder Telegram, feel free to do that. It will be in the socials link below in the description. Definitely check it out. Always a good time in there. Always love chopping it up with my fellow bag builders. And also we got different games and stuff. And it's another place that you can stay up to date for different things that are happening within the community. So like I said, I already got my handy dandy notepad here with KC Chiefs wallet address that he has sent me. And then I will make sure that he gets his drip airdrop. And we'll go ahead and do that on camera as well. So we'll switch over to the main wallet. And then we will be closing it out for the night because your boy's got things he's got to do. So we'll come over here to the faucet. And like I said, I'm going to continue to do some streams throughout the next couple of weeks, probably more than that. But it's really cool just to be able to come in here and see all the different things working together and just being able to get on stream and see if we win. Most likely next time I'm going to get in, try to have the stream started maybe like 30-45 minutes before the actual end of the round so that we have a better idea if we won or not. So we'll do a direct airdrop and then we'll send 25. Actually, let's a little bit more than that. We'll send 50. We'll send a cool 50 over there to KC Chiefs. Appreciate you for playing. And like I said, I'll continue to do stuff like that in the chat just to keep the morale up, keep everybody engaged. Now we have Triple D to play as well. So just another way that I can help out the ecosystem and support my fellow bag builders. So with that, that's really all I wanted to show everyone tonight. Just really wanted to go through the actual process of doing a gift sacrifice to another wallet, just in case anyone needs to know exactly how to do that. Hopefully we do win one of those prizes so that we can further build out the bag builder team wallet there. We did our LP deposit for the Bag Builder garden accounts, and we started at 88 billion plants. So I have to make sure I go in there and compound that pretty frequently because I know how fast that'll grow. And then of course we did our airdrops to the winner of the games that we played as well. And then we used our fellow Bag Builders referral address when we did our sacrifice. So shout out to Wayne, shout out to KC, shout out to Queen Drip, Lady Dripper in the chat as well as in the group. Shout out to everyone who's on the team. Shout out to everyone who is in the chat and watch this video. I truly appreciate all the support and just everything that you guys do for the community and the support that you bring to me as well. So with that, we're going to go ahead and close out the stream. Hopefully everyone has a good night. Definitely make sure that you are subscribed, make sure that you like, make sure that you comment on this video as well. And then make sure you stay tuned to the content that we have coming out over the next couple of weeks. Like I said, I have streams and things I'll be doing for the Triple D game, of course, and then just doing a lot more instructional videos so that people understand how to do some of the basic functions. Like I'm most likely going to do like a short on how to do a deposit through the faucet, through Triple D, how to do a sacrifice through Triple D, different things like that. They're just quick go-to videos so that people know exactly how to do it. And if there's any questions, then obviously those can be brought up. But with that, once again, appreciate everyone coming out. I appreciate your support. Continue to support the community. Continue to stay positive. And as always, continue to build your bags.